All right, so welcome back to another episode of Football Tactics and Glory. So, last episode we kind of ran the gamut from a loss to a draw to a win. So, which is fine because it left us in third spot. So, we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and move to our next match. It's going to be in Gillingham. As you see, I got to be careful here because it's the 16th of the month. We're going to have another match in 3 days. So, my guys are going to start getting tired. They're going to be fine for this match, but I'm going to make sure that I don't wear them out. The reason the matches are so close because it's going to be the qualifying round of the Prestige Cup. The Cup matches, it can be a mistake not to take them seriously because you get a ton of experience. So if you can advance a few rounds in that, your guys are going to be really get a lot of experience. That's very helpful for when you're in the amateur league because you only get 14 matches, so you don't get a lot of experience, whereas here they're getting 22 matches. They get 8 extra matches for experience. Here in the second league, they're getting 26 matches. So that just shows why we want to make sure we're not going to wear everyone out to win this game against Gillingham, even though they are the #1 team in the division. So we will try to win, but I do need to make sure that my guys are ready for this cup match. Let me take a look just to see who am I going to play. Not a very good team. Goalkeeper, yeah. So the cup match might not be that hard, so we might not need to worry about that, but I'll keep an eye on it. So let's go ahead and see where we're at. See, Horror is tired. Yeah. See, the thing is, I can leave Horror out of that cup match. Even though he's tired, I really need him against Gillingham because these guys are good. You see, they have a goalkeeper, they have a central defender with a 54 skill. They've got a forward with 46. If he can get anything past my defensive line, he's almost certainly going to score against my crappy goalkeeper. So definitely need Horan here because he needs to intercept any of those passes that try to get past near my defensive line. And now this is one where I'm glad I saved Plummer in his... Where's the CD? Oh, he's the CD. Okay. They have the CD in the central defender in the sweeper spot, which is really weird. But that means he's gonna any goal. It's probably why, because he's 54. It means any shot on goal, any normal shot on goal, is gonna have to go through him. I'm actually gonna take Maloney out and put in. Oh yeah, we have DeGuid. So yeah, I'm gonna put Plummer in and leave DeGuid in, and we might get a chance to show off DeGuid's cannon shot, and I'll show you how we're gonna be able to do that. For Steven is not that tired, so we're going to leave him in because we're going to need him for this match. Straight. I can probably rest. Who's my best guy? Hawk or Legat. I'm going to go ahead and go with Legat right now since he has the level 2 layoff pass and he can move up and down the... Go ahead and put him over here so he can get out of harm's way. Alright, so that's my lineup. Now he's got one of these wing forwards, which almost certainly he's going to try to get to the ball to him a lot. And I'm not really going to be able to stop that. He's going to come here and he's going to come behind my line. So I have my central defender here. He's going to have to survive 2 tackle attempts. He's got a control of 50, so this is going to be a very difficult match. This is why these guys are ranked #1. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Alright, Steven has the ball. I don't think there's any point to even attempting a shot through this guy with a 54 and the goalkeeper with a 48. So, we'll see what's the best way to hold the ball. Do they have any skills? Nobody with slide tackle? Alright. So I'm actually going to leave it in Steven's hands. I'm just going to give it to Horror, and I'm going to pass it back to Steven and have him hold it. And that was not a lucky dice roll there. So he intercepted the ball. We really need this back, because I cannot have any of these guys taking shots. So hopefully Horror can do his work. Alright, he got it back. And he's tired. Hopefully he can hold on to the ball. Alright. And Horror got injured again. Fantastic. He's out for 2 months. Ugh. Could not come at a worse time. We're going to go ahead and put Straight in there. He's not going to be at the defensive midfielder spot. We're going to move him up. Oh well. We were really lucky to get a defensive midfielder at the spot. It's really not something that you're going to be able to build to until much later on. So, I guess I could try to build one of my other guys to become a defensive midfielder eventually. Hamill might be the best hawk. Alright, so we put Straight in. We did stop them from getting a goal, but now we have a guy out for 2 months. That's not fun at all. Alright, so we've got to... what do we want to do here? Yeah, we're going to get it to Straight. Yeah, have him come here and have him hold the ball. He's flying all the way up here to try to take it. He failed. They're being kind of brutal on my guys. I'm not enjoying that. Alright, should I have DeGuide try to take this shot? Or should I get it to Plummer and attempt a cannon shot? I don't think DeGuide's going to have much success. He's going to have to roll his 33. It'll be a little less than 33 against these two. That's not a high percentage goal, really. So I'm actually going to try to pass it through here. Well, that's not really a high percentage chance either for him to go against that guy. I probably should... Not really sure what to do here. Let's see, DeGuide is in the middle there. And Steven, unfortunately, is way too far away to do anything useful. Let's see. Either want to get it to Legat, and I can have him hold it, and then he can run up here. He could theoretically try a... We could try a header. That's actually, I think, going to be my best move. So, yeah. We're going to get it to Legat. The guy I've been mad-mouthing this whole time. Get it right here. And have him hold it. Hopefully he can hold on to that. They're going to try to take it. And they failed. Alright. Alright, this is very good. So DeGuide is in a really good spot right here to be able to use his header skill. He's right in the box, so his skill is actually going to be higher than it normally is. And Legat, and so to have a header, you need to there's 4 squares for you to attempt a cross. I'm sorry. DeGuide's going to try to head it, but Legat's going to try to cross it. So these 2 bottom squares are these 2 right here. Now, you have to be at least 2 squares away from the guy who heads it in. So I can't move him here, even though that would make the cross easier. It would make the pass easier to complete, because then DeGuide wouldn't be able to cross it home. So Legat's going to come all the way down here. Ooh, and he's not going to be able to do that because this left defender is going to try to stop him. That's not fun. Alright, so he's going to move here. Alright, so yeah, he just couldn't run through him. So we're still going to be able to do this cross. We just had to use 2 turns to do it. And now, see the screen square is activated. And this is going to show we've got a 50 rolling against his 42. So we've got a good chance here to complete this cross. It's 21 rolling against a 15. So not bad odds, and let's see what happens. Alright, so we didn't roll a good roll. The cross did not. It was not a good cross. But it's 0-0 against the best team in the league. Could be worse. Alright, so they start with the ball. And here's their, and I'm going to show you how this is how the break-in skill works. He gets to immediately break in here. Luckily, we were able to stop that. If we didn't, he would have had an easy one-on-one shot against our keeper. I'm going to move it up here on the wing. That's why I really wish Legat had better control, because this is really one of the best tactics to do, is to get it on a guy from the wing and have him hold it, because even if they come after him and get it, it's going to take multiple turns to do it. So they're almost certainly not going to score a goal on the next turn. Alright, so they did take it, but they only have one more turn, so he won't be able to score, so he just holds it, which makes sense because Legat's not going to be able to steal it from him. So we're going to have somebody try to steal it. And it's going to be Dingwall, who has a slide tackle skill. Alright, so we're going to try, should we try that or just a regular tackle? The odds are not that much different, and we get a free turn if we're successful. Oh, let's try it. Alright, very good. So, where we're at now, he's 27, he's got a 29 defense. Should have Dingwall hold it. Or Dingwall could try across, and his passing is only a 9. So it makes sense for Dingwall to try to hold the ball, and then we can have Legat try that cross again. De Guide's still in position, so... I'm going to just move one spot up, because Marner right here could come in. There's multiple guys, but I want to be as far away from them as possible. Yeah. So he's going to come back and try to get it. Oh, unlucky for us. The good news is we still have the ball. I mean, we still haven't allowed a goal. All right, so we're going to have 2 more chances on offense, with 9 actions left, so we're going to have 6 of them. Straight, that's not good. Legat's going to have to make... Oh, the Legat's got terrible defense. So you could try something called aggressive tackle, which gives you better odds. Now, if this is not successful, then he'll get a red card and Legat will be out. He'll miss matches. It might be worth trying, but actually I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play it. I'm going to be smarter about it. And then, so now I've pressed him, and now his control is much lower, which will give Straight a chance to take the ball. And there we go. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to stop this crossing strategy. It has not worked. I'm going to get the ball to Steven. Steven's going to do a long pass to De Guide. There's 2 guys that are going to be in the way of it. So, but we do get 3 rolls of a 7. Oh, man. We almost certainly would have scored there if we could have pulled that off. And now they have a good counterattack opportunity. Yep. Oh, we blew this one. I tried to go for the win, and I should have played defensively. I can't use a special skill here. I don't really have a good strategy to attempt other than maybe have DeGuide try a straight on shot against our guy here. 28 control versus 22 defense, so that's what we'll do. We'll pass it. DeGuide will take this guy on, and he failed. So we lost. That's a tough one to lose. We could have easily won that. If that long pass had been successful, we would have had a very good chance of scoring. Alright, the match is over. Nobody bumped up to a new level. Nope. Nobody gains to do specialization. And we move on. Alright, so now we're playing against Oldham Athletic. And yeah, this is going to tell me that that game went about as bad as you can expect. I mean, I expected that we would probably lose against them, but to lose at the last minute like that and then have one of our best players out for 2 months is about as bad as it gets. So the weather does affect things. I got an email saying that it's going to be hot today, so guys will tire faster. Which is great because we don't have depth, so it's always great when they're going to tire faster. Straight is exhausted. We're not going to use him. We're going to use Huck. Steven's exhausted. We're going to use Hamill. Keep Legata in there. Forward, DeGuide and Plummer. We're still keep DeGuide in there, but we're going to bring Maloney back. And let's see, where do we want to put people? This is the team that we beat. I remember it's catchball. Yeah, we've already beat Oldham Athletic. But we didn't beat them as easily as... Well, yeah, we beat them 3-0. That's right. So we did beat them pretty easily. So, pretty much same strategy. Should work here. Yeah, we'll have DeGuide against the worst. That's the worst guy. Easiest guy from the face. Yeah. So... Alright. And I'm actually going to do something different here. I really want DeGuide to be my star here. Maloney, get a chance if he can. But DeGuide is better, and I want a clear... I don't want to have to pass through this and do a roll to pass through this guy. So I'm going to move Hamill a little to the outside, which means Hawk is going to take the kickoff, so he'll be able to easily pass it to DeGuide. Our defense is sound. They have no offense at all. This is a pretty bad team. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and win a cup match. Alright, so Hawk's got the ball. So this is what I was talking about. He's going to be able to pass it directly to DeGuide. If Hamill did it, he would have had to pass through this guy. So, move it to DeGuide. Let's see what a straight on shot. Not bad odds, but I think our odds are going to be so much better if we get past Dash here. Oh, the dice rolls! They will be frustrating. They'll be the end of your life. Move Maloney back in position here. And he's going to hold it. Alright, so we don't have a good... a bummer. I'm actually going to leave DeGuide there because I don't want... We don't have a long pass guy that's going to be able to get the ball to him. So I'm going to leave DeGuide there so I can still get a pass to him. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to be aggressive. I'm going to press. And then we're going to try to take the ball. Didn't work, but I'm not really worried about them scoring against us, so it was worth a shot. This guy is... Oh, see, he didn't even try the shot. He knew how bad his chances were. So, who do we want? He's a slide tackle. Alright, so we saved a turn. Get it to Hamill. Are we going to be able to get it to Gweed? No, that's going to be a difficult shot. So we're not going to be greedy, and we're just going to move up here and hold the ball. Alright, finally things are working out the way they should. We're going to get the ball to our player here. Now should I take this guy on? 28 versus a 20, or if I shoot it, nope, we're going to just do a shot. We're not going to do a power shot. That will make our odds worse. So let's try to get on the board and take the lead. Oh my gosh, I rolled a 2. I tell you, this game will really frustrate you at times. And it's halftime. So, tied 0-0 against a team we should easily be dominating. They're going to start with the ball, and they immediately get intercepted. They're going to catch Paul. This loser here is going to take the ball from me. I'm going to take it right back from him. There we go. I'm going to give it to Hamill and have him hold it. Ugh. So frustrating. Alright, this is working about as badly as possible. I don't really have anything I need to do here. I do have a gap on my defense. He's going to try to run here and take a shot. I'm actually going to move Coil, my universal defender, because I want him to intercept the shot that's about to happen. See, that's why Coil is there, and that worked out well. So if Coil was up here, I don't think he would have tried to intercept that. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that would have worked. So, this is getting dicey. I'm not sure. I'm sure we're gonna get a draw against this crappy team. And the thing is, I don't want to get a Legat up here because we have this guy with a slide tackle that's going to easily take it from him. So we're going to pass to Wildblood here and pass to Hamill. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hold it, so they might be able to take the Paul from Hamill. Now they're going to bring catch Paul all the way down here. Alright. The only thing I can do is get it to Degweed. He's going to take the shot now, and we either draw or we win. Alright, there we go. Finally, something went right for us. And we win on the last turn of the game. Those are the exciting moments in this game. When you score a goal on the last turn. Full time, game over. And Deguita's our hero. And we got lots of guys that leveled up here, all gaining their skills. And as you see, look at how much experience we get. This is the cup match. This is why you really want to try to advance as far as you can in the cup. Eventually, you'll face a team that you just have no hope against. So those are the ones you can finally go ahead and give up on. But you really want to prioritize them, especially here at the early levels. No specialization upgrades yet. Did we get any? Did we get enough? Oh, we're at 19 glory. We need 20, I think, for the next defense upgrade. So there's 2 legs to this match, so I'm up 1-0. So we're going to have another match against Oldham Athletic to determine who advances. Alright, so let's move on to our next game. Our next match, I should say. So we're still, even after that loss to the Wimbledon, we're still 3rd, and we're facing Barry, who is 4th. And we're ahead of them because of our goal differential. So let's see how tired my guys are. Hamill's exhausted, but my best guys are rested a little bit. They're not fully recovered, but we're going to go ahead and put them in because this is a match we want to win. And keep Legat in. And who do we want? Do we want DeGuide, Maloney? Do we want Plummer? We don't need Plummer for this match, so we're going to stick with our best 2 forwards. We aren't tired at all, so very good. Alright, and let's take a look at Barry. Yeah, they run this flat, same defensive setup I do. Their keeper is rubbish. They have decent defenders. They have some guys that have upgraded, so those guys will try to stop shots, so I have to be careful. Well, I'm really hoping I get a chance to show off cannon shot. This will be a good match to try that. Let's see, he's got control 21, he's got control 8, so I'm going to move the Guide over here because I'm going to have him attack McRobert, which means I want the kickoff to start from here so we have that direct pass. Alright, so let's continue. Alright. Alright, well they're going to get a... Oh, and we missed the tackle attempt. This is not good. We fell down 1-0. That was a couple of really bad dice rolls against us. Alright, so we're already behind the 8 ball here. Alright, Digweed succeeded. 26 versus a 25 and an 8. So we've got a good shot. I wonder, should I do power shot? I don't like those odds, so we're going to go ahead and take a chance. And we failed. Alright. This match is not starting out how we wanted. He's going to hold it. I don't think Steven is good enough to get it from him. Nope. Neither is straight. And I don't want to do some, so yeah, actually what I'm going to do is just get my guys in position for goals. I'm going to move Maloney here into the middle. I'm going to move Digweed right here. Alright. Alright, our defensive line does its job that time. Question is, are we going to be able to... Oh, good. So, nope. Problem here is we can't pass it through. Well, we could. That guy's not very good defensively. But now it's a 50-50 chance on whether our pass gets intercepted. Or I could have an almost 100% chance of passing it, but use up 2 turns. We get it to Steven. That might be worth it, because if Steven can hold on to the ball, then he's going to be able to pass it in to Maloney. So we're going to do that. I don't know. So if I do this, then he can do that now. Oh, actually, no. He'll, yeah. So, because we're going to get the free turn by him passing it in. So this actually is the obvious play. It would have been very dumb to do what I was suggesting. So we're going to pass to Steven. And now because I took the time to position this guy when we were unsuccessful earlier, now Steven is going to have a very good chance. So he's going to get 3 chances to roll an 8 against this 10. Hopefully we can win one of them. We've lost a lot of these. There we go. Alright, so now we've got a one-on-one right in front of the goal. It's a 29 versus an 8. I could do a power shot. I could even do a dribble. The dribble's not as good. But I'm going to do a precision shot. I like my odds. Very good. Alright, we tied it up. See, this guy should not fail at the tackle. Good. My keeper actually did his job for a change. That might be the first save he's made all season. So, this guy, they keep attacking here. I'm not really liking that. Is that my... Yeah, I might need to put... Yeah, he's not gonna... Alright, we'll look at that. Who's best? He's got good control. So Dingwall's got good control, so I'm gonna have him move up here on the flank and have him hold it. Or actually, that didn't matter because it was halftime. Alright, so is there anyone I don't need to substitute anyone. We're doing good. Alright, let's try to win this match. Alright, so we've got the ball. We're going to try that same shot that we had a chance on earlier. Wait, did they switch up their defense? I thought this guy was terrible. That's 42, 23. Ugh, this is not what I had expected, so I actually think I should try to move in the middle if I'm going to do that. Alright, that worked out. So now we've got a straight shot, but now I've got 2 guys going in here, so I'm rolling against a 44. It's not very good. I almost feel like I could try to hold the ball here, but we should do a power shot and then maybe the rebound will come. Alright, so the good thing is that's why you do the power shot, is when it's unsuccessful. Now they have to use up turns to get the ball. They didn't get it cleanly. Alright, so DeGuide there is in the middle. Now I'm going to move Maloney. Once again, I'm going to have him also in the middle. And again, the reason I'm going to do that is so Gifford can't just move up and create an offside trap. I mean, DeGuide will still be offside, but it won't matter because Maloney won't be, and I can pass it to him. So, see, is there any? Let's see here. Let's get some experience for one of my defenders. He's going to waste time. Very frustrating. His control's 41. Steven can't do anything with that. Oh, I don't really have anyone that can do. I don't have a winger. This guy's not a winger yet. If he was a wingback, he could just run up here and he could do some damage. I'm just going to end my turn because then that'll save the 3 turns and force him to do something with the ball. Alright, what's he going to try here? Alright, he tried. Okay, so this worked out pretty well. So we could do the same thing that we were going to do earlier. Once again, Thorburn, it's not a good pass. So we're going to get it to Wildblood and have him pass it to Steven. And Steven's going to pass to DeGuide. Oh my goodness. To lose on 3 straight rolls. Oh my goodness. I don't really have a good option here because there's... So one of the things you actually want when you have a guy with this long pass skill if you need an extra turn, there needs to be a guy in between him and who you want to pass to. Right now, Steven can long pass it to Degweed, but we need 2 turns left for him to do that. Because he's not going to gain a free turn. You only gain the free turn when you pass it through somebody. So I have to take this less than 50% chance to complete this pass. So it's the only way I can get it to either Degweed or Maloney with enough turns left to score. I don't think Legat is going to be able to. I guess he could do. I wonder if Legat might be the. I could pass it to Legat. He can come down here and he could use his. He could use his layoff pass. Is this guy going to try to stop him? Yeah, that's actually the betterment. Let's go ahead and try it. Alright, so he's going to try to. We're going to lay off pass. We could do it there or there. So if we do it here, there's 2 guys that we have to beat on off. Or I could either do it for. Let's see, do we want Degweed or do we want Maloney? Degweed's better, so we're going to do Degweed. So I'm going to do a layoff pass here. It's going to go through this guy. Hopefully we won't lose both dice rolls. And we did. So we have a draw. It's not a match we should have drawn. This game. The good news is we have a couple specialization upgrades. So we have Hughes here. He's a defender, so like I said earlier, we're going to give him the extra experience. We're going to stack those experience upgrades. And, oh, I thought I had another guy. He's just short of it. Yeah, he needs 1 more. Alright, so my good thing my goalkeeper is almost there. Alright, so let's do 1 more match for this episode. Take a look at the table real quick. So, Walsall passed us up for 3rd. We still have a good goal differential. Basically 1-2, 2 draws, and 2 losses. So the good thing, this will in the episode nicely. This is going to be the last match before we go to winter break. All right, and we're going to face Walsall, the team that just passed us. So let's see. We're going to have a winter break, so I'm not worried about anyone staying healthy or fit. So we're going to have our best players, which means it is time. We're not going to do Maloney. We're going to put Plummer in here. I got Steven, I got Straight, I look at. The defense is set. They have an actual sweeper, which means this guy's going to move right or left. I actually think I'm going to move Legat up because we might take a chance of the heading ability here of Degweed. So I'm going to leave Degweed here so they're going to be on the same side. And we might have Legat try some headers. But what we're going to really try to do here is use Steven's long pass. Just get someone behind that line and score against their goalie. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Final match of the first half of the season. Alright, so we have to start. I don't think there's much use in trying. We'll see. Can Degweed try to dribble past these guys? It's 33, defense 25. This is their weakest defensive guy. He's still going to have to try to, even if he was able to do that, he would have to shoot through McCauley. So we don't want to do that right now. So I'm actually going to give it to Straight. He's going to give it back to Steven. You've seen me use this strategy before. And I'm going to move. So DeGuide's a center forward. I can't, you see, I can't move him. That's not a special skill he has. He can't just move directly behind the line. So he's going to have to stay put. But Plummer and his 2 rainbow feints, his level 2 rainbow feint, can move behind. I'm going to have him move here, though. I think I might only have to roll against one guy. We'll see how it goes. Alright. I actually forgot to hold the ball there. That was stupid. Hopefully Steven can get it back. Alright, that worked out well for us. That bailed me out. Sometimes when I calculate the 3 turns, I miscount, and I'm like, oh, I can do all this in 3 turns, and then I forget. Alright, so unfortunately we're going to have to... Well, actually I can dribble. And then only have to do it against one guy. Yeah. So Steven can dribble here. Or here, actually, because I'm not sure. Need to make sure it's still a long pass. Alright, so I dribbled, so I only have one guy to pass it through. So, again, we're only rolling up to a 6, but still, we should have the advantage because we're rolling up to a 6 3 times. He's rolling. We get 3 chances to beat his 10, so. Oh my gosh. We are losing our rolls way more than I'm happy with. But that's the nature of the game. And he just beat my 56 defender. Not sure what to say about that. And I can't rely on him to be of any use anymore. But I got to, so I'm actually... Yeah, we're gonna do this. Alright, so that actually worked out pretty well. So now I can get it to Steven. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Hopefully... Now we can only roll up to a 4, so the odds are not good, but we just need to win one of them. And we're just losing everything. Steven's useless at this point. I'm going to sub him because he's going to be super tired. Although he is motivated, so if I get another chance to do that, then I might do it again. Man, I can't believe he beat this guy. It's 28. So frustrating. Alright, so we're going to try Steven one more time, but he's going to come out at the half. It's only rolling 2 to 3. Oh, there we go. We won. We won the last roll. So the good news is here is Plummer is here. He's going to get 2 rolls to beat Savage. I mean, just to take a look. Yeah, Plummer's actually not a good accuracy guy. He's a skill guy. He could dribble. Would be his best chance, but Rainbow Feint's going to be his best chance, and hopefully we can even the score here. There we go. Alright. So we evened the score. We blow the whistle for halftime. Alright, Steven's out, which is going to hamper us a little bit, but... Oh yeah, this sweeper's going to screw up my plans. I forgot about that. The sweeper completely screws up the plans for to use an aerial game. If we get a chance, I'll explain how that works. But let's go ahead and I've made my substitution. We've got Hamill there, but we actually want straight taking the kickoffs. And yeah, let's have Legato a little closer so it'll be easier. Straight will be able to pass it to him. Right. Actually, yeah, so what I want to do is put Deguide here. That's how we beat this. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that, and then we should be able to do something against that. Alright. Alright, they're going to get another chance. Our defense holds like it's supposed to. And we're going to have a counterattack here. So, or we're not going to attack just yet. So what I'm going to do is have Hamill hold it. We're going to put Legat up here. Now I kind of wish I had straight here. So Hamill's going to... No, this isn't going to work. Right. So Hamill's going to have to hold it again to accomplish what I want to accomplish. I wonder if the Guide should just take a straight shot through there. But I'm going to do this. And I don't know if it'll be obvious to see what I'm doing. What I'll do is I'll move Polymer back here, because he'll be able to try to do an aerial. So hopefully we don't get stripped of the ball here. Oh, no. Right. Well, they used all their turns to do that, so if Hamill can take this ball back, we're still going to be able to do this. Nope. The thing is, Hamill is now motivated. Let's go ahead and aggressive tackle. There's a chance a red card could happen here, but I want this ball. Oh. Hamill is now suspended for 3 matches. I'm not torn up about that. He's not one of my starters. We have a red card, so we're playing 1 man short. I don't foresee us getting a chance to get another goal here. Yeah. And I can't slide tackle. Coyle does have long pass. Alright, Coyle got it. We don't have anyone with long pass. We don't have any way of getting it. This is going to be our last turn in the game. I could play it safe and then that ruin my defense. But that's not how I play the game. And see, that was dumb. Somehow I thought I'd be able to long pass it to Legat there. We're going to have Coyle hold it. And hopefully they won't be able to strip the ball from him. Alright, well that actually worked out really well for us. Although we still aren't going to be able to get it to anybody with... So I could pass to straight, but he's not going to be able to get it to Legat for this header. And getting it in here to one of these guys is going to be near impossible. That's a 54. Well, he's got a 54. That might be worth trying. That's 110 that he's rolling against. I mean, crazier things have happened. This is probably a good one, but this header is not going to be successful because this guy is not going to be challenged in defending it. So that's no good. So I say we go to Digweed. Here in the middle. Nope. Alright, so we're going to end mid-season on a draw. Took the ball back, but I ran out of turns. So 1-1 draw. Alright, so do we get any... Nope, nobody upgraded, because I didn't play Maloney, who was the closest to upgrading. We've got a few guys that are really close to upgrading, and my goalkeeper is just 3 experience points away from doing that. So, we're close. Fortunately, we didn't get any glory. I really need 1 more glory to upgrade my defenders. I haven't won since I did that last time. Alright, so before we end this episode, there's going to be a break after this. But now the transfer window is going to close. I need to either renew, this is the last chance to renew existing contracts, or buy new players from the market. So let's go ahead and make sure we don't have any pressing issues. Plumber is the only guy that we would. I thought, did we not? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't extend him earlier, because it's stupid cheap to extend him. So he's 32. He's gonna, or actually, would it make sense to just extend him for 1 year, and then I can extend him for 3 in that year. Yeah. So I'm gonna extend him for 1 year because the way the game works is all players retire at 36. No players will renew contracts once they're 34. So if I keep Plummer around, his value's not going to increase that much, but just keep him around to use this rainbow feint when I need it. So I'm going to renew him for 1 year, and then when his contract comes up for renewal, then I could do it for the max 3 years to get him to play all the way to 36. If I renew it for 3 years now, he'll only play to 35. So basically, I'm going to buy an extra season of him by doing it this way. So, renew Plumber. That was very cheap. There's no one else to renew. You can only renew guys once they're under a year. And you'll have 2 chances to renew them once they're under a year. And there's nobody on the transfer list that we want, because we don't have a very long transfer list right now. These guys are mostly useless. Yeah. There's not even a good young defender for me to try to buy. So, that's going to be the end of the game. When I come back, we'll get our first young recruit, our first youth poll, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for listening, and leave me any comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.